It's the last week before Extreme Rules, and we've got some extreme decisions to make. We're falling behind in the ratings. We need to do something, and I plan on making a few big signings. Now, we do have some promises that we need to keep. Nia Jax is promised a title shot and an Extreme Rules match. Now, we're going to take care of the Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. As for the title shot, if she beats Sasha Banks, I'll give her one. If she doesn't, though, I'm not going to give her a title shot for losing, even if it does piss her off. Now, I'm going to go into the... No, first of all, we're actually going to go and sign a free agent. The man I'm going to sign is the phenomenal AJ Styles, the face that runs the place. I mean, you can get him on a permanent deal, 59 popularity. He's a heel. We could do with heels. He's a specialist. He'll basically be able to work with anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and sign AJ Styles. Plus, we've got the money anyway, so we can afford to make a deal like that. Also, I'm going to go and look at potentially signing another person. Who, though? I don't really know. The female roster's a bit light, so we could probably do with... I don't know, maybe Alexa Bliss, Ember Moon, Lana. What about Omos? Omos is just into the game, and maybe Omos would be a pretty good option. Did we go with Omos? Did we give Omos a chance? I might give Omos a chance, actually. Did we sign Omos? We will sign Omos. Okay. Nah, wait, Omos sucks. We ain't signing Omos. No chance. I like MVP, but do we need the MVP? Right, we'll leave it for now. Let's go into the legends. Let's see here. We're going to sign Mickie James, right? Charlotte Flair's had that belt for far too long. I need someone that can come and defeat Charlotte for that title. Maybe Mickie James could do that. So we'll go ahead, we'll sign Mickie James. You love to see it. Mickie James then, coming out of retirement. And is that it? AJ Styles and Mickie James? I mean, that's two good pretty signings. Like, you can't really argue with that. I think that's what we're going to go with. But we do need a challenger for after Extreme Rules. Do we go maybe bring Goldberg? Do we bring Goldberg back for one more match? Or what about Batista, the Animal? I mean, Batista, big part of SmackDown back in the day. Will the Animal return? You know what? The Animal will return. Batista, I think, is going to come back. We're bringing back Batista. Dave Batista is now a member of the SmackDown roster. And with that said, let's go and look at the card tonight then. So, yeah, I get it. It's not a strong card. But we, again, have to rest certain people. So we've got a call-out between Sasha Banks and Nia. Another call-out between Reigns and Drew McIntyre. We've got a tag team match. DX team up again to take on Sheamus and Keith Lee. We've got Samoa Joe and Otis in the opener. And in the main event, it's got Candice LeRae taking on Charlotte Flair. Now, I am going to use a power card and fix that match because it's crucial, I think, that Charlotte Flair wins that. It's a cold match. I'm simply doing it just to try and get a ratings boost. But the rivalry is on cooldown. So, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to get that ratings boost. But I'm hoping we will. I'm hoping we will. With that said, guys, let's get in to tonight's show. In terms of what match we're going to play, honestly, I don't bloody know. I'm looking at these matches and none of them are really that appealing. So, we'll see. Do we go with Joe? Well, I feel like I've played with Joe quite a lot. Kind of sick of being Samoa Joe. I can't do the main event, so let me see here. You know what? No, you know what? We will go with Joe. We'll go Joe, and we'll see if we can. Actually, no. We'll play as Otis. We'll play as Otis, and we'll see if we can defeat the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe had 3 chances to defeat Roman Reigns for the title. He couldn't take any of them. Absolutely sick of seeing Samoa Joe in the main event scene. I don't think I ever want to see Samoa Joe challenge for the title again. And if he loses to Otis here in Montreal, Canada, then he might never actually get a title shot again. But here we go. Neither of these guys are going to be on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. How do they feel about that? They're probably pissed. And tonight, and they've got a chance to take out their frustration. So here we go. Joe, crowd chanting Joe. Go home, Joe, right? You had 3 chances to beat Roman Reigns and you couldn't do it. I mean, he likes to fight, but the problem with Joe is he loses most of his fights. So, I mean, it's alright loving fighting, but surely you have to win a couple to be a credible fighter. And that seems to be Samoa Joe's problem. He doesn't win them. He loses. But anyway, here comes Otis. I wouldn't say he's been flourishing. I would say he's kind of been lost in the mix since Chad Gable. Since Chad Gable got released, or should I say since Chad Gable left the company. Otis has kind of just been on his own. But we'll see tonight. We'll see what Otis can do here when he takes on Samoa Joe. Two big men. Two giants colliding. The unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. And here we go. Referee ringing for the bell. Otis coming out, trying to land the first strike. But it's Joe that lands it. Joe with a bunch of chops. And Joe with a spinning sit out. Falcon Arrow suplex. And Joe lifting Otis like he weighed absolutely nothing. Like he weighed about £2 and not £4,000. But Otis now, massive headbutt. I mean, who's got the bigger head here? Both heads are fucking pretty big. I mean, who does a headbutt hurt more? I don't even know. Joe then Irish whipped into the corner. Big strike for Otis. Strikes to the midsection here. Otis going downstairs, going to the gut, and you can barely miss the gut of Samoa Joe. I mean, just look at it. Big slap for Otis. I just realised got too many fat men on SmackDown. Otis, Samoa Joe, Keith Lee. Need to stop that shit. Otis then going for a shot. Joe with a fight back. Joe with a strike. Joe, Irish whip. Joe going for the chop. Otis though counters it. Joe into the corner. And Joe again getting shots to the midsection. And now it's Otis dragging out Joe. What's he going for here? Oh, that's like a bonsai drop. I think he just stole Rikishi's maneuver. Otis there. Basically taking one out of the Rikishi's book. Gimmick infringement there. Just stole his fucking finisher. Now it's Otis. He's got Joe up. Look at the strength of this guy. Lifting Otis like that. Boom. And then just slams him onto the mat. Oh, and a big clothesline for you. The big man Otis. Otis with the cover. Referee counts a 1. And Joe kicks it. Big clothesline. Ducks underneath. A big back body drop for Otis. Otis, but he's got caught by Joe. Joe, knee to the face, slows down Otis. More slams. Joe with the strikes. Joe with a spinning back elbow. Joe with a chop. Joe with more chops. Joe and every single... Look at these punches for Joe, and then a big slap to the face. Otis didn't know what happened. Otis with a jawbreaker. And Joe is getting slammed into the turnbuckle. And Joe with more chops. Look at Joe unleashed here. Joe taking it to Otis. Otis doesn't... Otis trying to escape. Then he just... Oh my god, he gets his face slammed into the mat. And it looks like Otis may be busted here. Big clothesline though. That'll buy Otis a bit of time. Otis now in the corner. Calling for Joe to get up. And Joe still fighting back. But Otis again, another clothesline. He looks pissed off. That blood appears to be causing him anger issues. He hits a massive spine buster. He's going to go for the cover. Is he going to have this one? 1, 2... No, Samoa Joe kicking out. Samoa Joe keeping his hopes alive in this one. Otis then into the corner. Joe goes. He's lifting him up. Could we see a muscle buster perhaps? Oh no, Joe falls to the outside. Nasty landing there for Samoa Joe. Could be hurt. Otis on the outside. What's he going for? Fall away slam. And Otis, I think, could have Joe beat. Joe in a shitload of trouble here. Oh, he goes for a spinning slam and Otis gets caught. Joe with a massive Uranagi suplex, big headbutt. Otis still fighting back. What the fuck is Otis' finisher? Can somebody tell me? I don't even know. Joe with a boot to the midsection of Otis. I think Joe could be in massive trouble here. Big clothesline again. And now the big man going to the top rope, looking for a big manoeuvre. Oh, what a splash. Holy shit. He's dead. Joe's dead. Joe though, atomic drop. Joe with the big boot to the face. And Joe with the senton. There's Joe. Maybe seconds away here for turning this one around. Eats a big elbow to the face. Joe again fighting back. Joe up the ropes. Joe with another boot to the face. And Joe with another senton. And now we've got Otis lying flat in the middle of the ring. And Joe could be looking for something big. Joe is going to lock it in. The Kikita clutch. Joe's got it. Joe has got Otis in the middle of the ring. Otis, where can Otis go? He can go nowhere. Otis is trying to desperately get out of this. And he might just be doing it. He's refusing the clip. But Joe's got him. And Otis, look at this. Otis trying to break the hold. Look at the strength. Oh, and a big elbow. Jesus. Big elbow there. Otis now, Irish whip, and Joe goes flying over the top. And this one might be headed ringside. What's Otis setting him up for now? Otis on the outside. Oh, and a big slam. And what's he? Is he not again? Surely not again. Oh my God! Otis again with another fall away slam, power slam on Joe. And now, Otis is clearing the announce table. They're thinking about the end, finishing this thing off by any means necessary. Samoa Joe in a shitload of trouble here. Is the referee even counting? Joe fights back. Joe with big chops, Joe with more chops, Joe with a right hand. And Joe fighting back with everything he's got. But a big elbow for Otis. But Joe fighting back. Oh, and Joe then into the corner. Or into the announce table. Joe with an elbow. Joe with a big strike. Otis gets tossed into the ring. Joe's back in. Otis is fighting him. Joe refusing to go down here. Otis striking him with every manoeuvre he's got. But Otis fighting back. Elbows. Another elbow. Otis lifts him up one more time and hits him with a massive slam. Into a cover, look at that eye, and then the rope break. The rope break saves Samoa Joe. And Otis again this time launching. Launching Samoa Joe to the outside. Otis now grabbing Joe back to his feet. Smashes him into the announce table again. I think Otis just wants to put him through this announce table. He will not settle for anything other than Joe going through this table here. That is the end game, I think. The only thing that matters for Otis. But Joe fighting back. Joe doesn't like going through the table. Joe's got Otis up. And that's a running, I don't even know what you call that, a running something. Takes down Otis. Atomic drop. Another atomic drop here. Joe coming back out to break up the count. Joe's got Otis up again on his shoulder. Where the hell's Joe going with Otis? Oh man, running. Just slams him into that barricade. I don't even know how the barricade withstood that impact, man. I thought the barricade would have like smashed into a million pieces, but somehow it stands. Otis back into the ring. Now we've got Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe this time again locks it in. He locks it in, and it could be all over this time. It really could be all over. It's Otis. It is. Otis taps. Otis taps. Samoa Joe forces him to submit. And Otis is lost here on SmackDown to the Samoan submission machine. To be fair, probably Otis would have won that if he wasn't so focused on putting Joe through a table. Otis had plenty of chances to try and pin his opponent. Didn't take them. And in the end, it's cost him big time. Samoa Joe picking up a victory then to open up SmackDown tonight. Big win for Samoa. I don't think it quite gets him back into contention for a title, but we'll see. It's a step in the right direction. It's a shame the match only did 2 stars, though. Mediocre. I would have expected that. I would have hoped that would have done a wee bit better. It was a fighter against a bruiser, but it wasn't to be. We've got Sasha Banks then calling out Nia Jax. This rivalry now up to level 4. Good stuff. X-Pac and Jesse James, the Road Dogg. DX against Keith Lee and Sheamus. DX win. 2.5 stars. Done level 1. Got Roman Reigns then calling it Drew McIntyre level 4. Great. We've got 2 level 4 matches going into the pay-per-view. And in the main event, we've got Candice LeRae versus Charlotte Flair. Title on the line. Charlotte Flair wins. 3-star match. So we start off with 2, then we move up to 2.5, then we go to 3. And I'm worried, guys. I do think we're generally going to get our arse kicked here by Raw again. And I think after this Raw, I mean, the fan support gap could be well over 100,000. So Raw do a 4-star opener, man. Really? Ah, not good. Not good. Finn Balor and Cameron Grimes win. 2.5 stars. We've got Rhea Ripley promo. That could never be good. And then in the main event, Ivar versus Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar with a victory. Another 4-star match. There you go. I mean, Raw beating us again. The mid-card was the same, but in the opener, in the main event, Raw just tanked us. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We gained 24,000.2 fans. I think Raw's probably going to get at least 40,000. 31, okay, so Raw beat us again, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And I'm pretty sure now that is the 5th week in a row that Raw's defeated us in the ratings. And that is a worrying sign, guys. We will need to stop that. But we've got a good chance to stop it, guys. Next time out, we will be in Memphis, Tennessee, and it will be Extreme Rules. So, great opportunity for us to put on a good show and start clawing back the fans. We need to do something before we end this, so let's deal with some of these messages. I mean, Candice LeRae's got 62 popularity, so I am going to keep her. It would be stupid not to with that sort of popularity. She can always come in handy. So yeah, it seems reasonable. I'll keep you, Candice, thank you. Samoa Joe's contract's up at the end of the week, 73 pot. I have to keep Samoa Joe. I've got to keep Samoa Joe, so Samoa Joe's staying. Keith Lee, what's he saying? X-Pac cheated me in the last match. I want to okay, well, you guys are in a rivalry, so that's absolutely fine, Keith Lee. You will get your rematch against X-Pac. He's already beat him once. He says, good, I'll show you everyone who the real winner is this time. I believe you, Keith. Drew, I haven't had any matches in a while. The fans are starting to forget about me. Don't you have room for me in a match? I do. I do have room for you, Drew McIntyre. I mean, thanks. I was starting to feel like a 5th wheel SmackDown. Well, I mean, let's be real. Your stamina was pretty bad, and I didn't want to get you injured, so that's why you've not been wrestling. But, yeah, no, don't worry, Drew. You will be on tonight's show. Not only will you be in a match, you will be in the main event match for the Universal title. So that's it, guys. We will be back next time for Extreme Rules. Need to put on a good show. Need to start catching Raw. We did so well to bring the ratings back down to a small amount, but like I said lately, again, Raw has been pulling away. We need to stop them. We need to do something, and hopefully we can do it starting at Extreme Rules, guys. So that's going to do it. Tune in for the next one. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you at Extreme Rules for the pay-per-view. But until then, peace.